Hey guys, welcome to another video of The Bacon Report. I'm of course Paul Glasgow, bring another cool video to you here. But first I want to ask you guys, if you don't mind, The Bacon Report is relatively new. If you would please subscribe to it, hit that subscribe button, but hit that little bell down here in the corner if you're on a mobile device, and that's going to give you notifications when we upload new videos. Of course, most of our videos are going to be life hacks, shortcuts, tips, and even sometimes just a did you know kind of situation. Today I want to talk to you about something that is a little bit personal, and it's not the truck that's hauling butt down the road right now that you hear in the background, but it's this big giant oak tree right here over my left shoulder. This guy right here, if you can believe it, I actually offloaded it out of the back of my truck, and the trunk of it was probably no bigger around than that. I mean, it didn't take both hands to put around the trunk of it. I rolled it out. Of course, I didn't just lift it up. It was in one of the big planters, the big plastic planters. I rolled it out of the back of my truck, dug the hole, and I planted that thing. This was some, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. Yes, 8 or 9 years ago, my tree went from this to that. How did I get to that point? Well, it wasn't from me figuring it all out. An older gentleman that I had come into contact with through my business, he was an engineer, but his passion and his hobby was growing fruit trees. And he explained to me the best way to make your tree grow and be very hardy and grow fast. And this is what he taught me. What I do twice a year, again, this is by his guidance. This is not something that I learned on the internet or YouTube, but by his guidance, he said twice a year, early spring, early fall, you take a pipe, a shovel, whatever, and you go around the drip edge of your tree. Now, you don't do it the year that you plant it because the roots are still in shock. Again, guys, I'm no botanist. Or horticulturalist, if you will. I'm based on giving you what this man told me. And you go around the drip edge, and every so often, every 4 or 5 feet or so, you go around there, you make a hole, and inside that hole, you put triple 13. Triple 13 has a lot of, I believe it's nitrogen mostly that's in here that really helps the tree, stimulates the root growth and all that good stuff. But you fill the holes up. And roughly anywhere from a 6-inch to a 1-foot deep hole that you would put in there. You fill it all the way to the top. The little plug of dirt that you pull out, you just throw it in the yard. After hitting it 1 or 2 times with a lawnmower, it goes off into the yard anyway, and it doesn't leave a hole. What I've learned to do is I'll take a piece of PVC. This is a piece of 2-inch Schedule 40 PVC. You'll notice the end of it's broken off. I was actually going to cut this at an angle, but I actually beat it on the ground one good time, and it whacked a nice hole on it. I actually do this. I take my Schedule 40 PVC and I take a 4-pound maul and I just beat the thing with the flat edge of the maul, the flat side of the maul, and I get a hole, I don't know, about this deep, a good 8-10 inches possibly into the ground. Take that plug out, throw the plug off to the side. I've got my little triple 13 scoop in here. I keep this thing, again, twice a year. I use this stuff. That's the only time of year that I use it. And I fill all my holes up. Now you can also use these guys right here to dig your hole and go in it. The big problem with a type of unit like this is that you're not going to get a very deep hole, and it can actually dig into your hand quite a bit. The bigger the tree gets, the more holes you're digging around it. But my biggest complaint really was that it doesn't go very deep. I felt like if the ground wasn't overly hard, this PVC went in it pretty easy. So that's all there is to it. You do it twice a year, early spring, early fall. Go around this guy. Again, stay by the drip edge. Don't try to go by the trunk because you're going to burn these roots and shock those roots. Again, this is what he told me. I'm not telling you that I know these things scientifically because I absolutely don't. All I know is what he told me to do, and I've done it religiously for the last several 8 or 9 years, and look at the size of that tree now. Guys, if you like these videos, again, please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you get notifications when I upload these videos, and you'll have tons of videos. We're going to send a lot of cool videos out there that are going to be shortcuts, life hacks, tips, tricks, all kinds of things like that, of normal, everyday stuff that you and I do on a regular basis. This is for just me and you to do, have fun with, and learn shortcuts.